Sirs and candidates, today we're wearing an extremely weird shirt, which you wouldn't think that is weird until you see the buttons. Now you might think, oh, this guy is gay for sure. So what? What are you gonna do about it? How is Shiroto Shinota not getting out of Silver 1? How is bro getting -13? I actually wrote down on my one paper, which I could show you quickly. I'm gonna show it quickly so you don't see what's written on it. It's just a bunch of important stuff. I just write down the main points of what I'm thinking about that day. Basically, what to make a video about, like what to focus on for myself, for my students, and shit. And I wrote down that Yutoro Shinota actually looks kind of nice. I wanted to see how does he play Haven, because last time I was like, bro, I told you how to play Haven and you're not playing Haven the way I told you to play Haven. And so we're gonna see if he's playing the way I told him. Starts the round off. Actually, we're gonna turn on the wall hack. So I don't know. Okay, so he's starting A main, and I'm actually gonna record my full Haven playbook on my courses for Phoenix. So if anyone's interested, it's gonna be the 4th map. We're gonna have Summit. We already have Summit. We have Breeze. We have, what the hell do we have? We have Summit, we have Breeze, and we have Lotus. And now we're gonna add Haven in like a couple of days. That sounds amazing, right? And so you're not gonna see any of this bullshit, like once you learn how to play your character, because every single character is played differently. When I play Phoenix, I never play any along. Very, very rarely. Anyways, I wanna see... I'm gonna briefly, of course, go over how I play my... He won the first round, that's nice. How I play my Phoenix on Haven. And we want to compare it to his gameplay, obviously. And actually, I'm trolling. Let's watch attack. Let's watch attack. I want to see some mistakes. Okay. So short has been walled off. When short is walled off, beautiful. We just leave. Actually, I would rotate immediately. Now, of course, it's easy for me to say when I can see the minimap, but when you have this bullshit, or when you have Deadlock drop his wall like that, you just want to rotate 99% of the time, because by the time you break it, it's like, just run. Yeah, good job, my man. The lower rank you are, the more they're likely to stack. They have 2 sentinels on A. They have Cypher trips. Also, very interesting to see how there's a lot of sentinels being played in Silver 1. That's kind of interesting. And look at that, you rotate to get side. Nice. I see you're a bandit player. We should switch that after what we just witnessed, I think. I'm a ghost enjoyer. I said this previously. I said, by the way, not bad, like you got the kill finally. I'm a ghost enjoyer. I think the game is lying to us about the fact that Bandit is allegedly a more accurate gun. I think that is complete horse crap, and they need to take their words back. They need to switch their stats, because it's obviously not true. Okay, full buy round from Phoenix. What are we expecting from Phoenix? We are, first of all, I think enemies are on Ego for some reason. They managed to lose. You're doing the thing again. Not the phone thing. You're doing the thing where you go to C and you do absolutely nothing. Bro, it's like I watched this before. Enemy Phoenix on C and you are on C. But, dude, that's such a deja vu moment. Because that's literally what we watched last time. Are you playing customs with the same characters who have the same behavior every time? Also, was this meant to be a C split? See, that's where it becomes interesting, where we don't hear comms, and it's like, was it supposed to be a C split? No, you just decide. Okay. You know, a funny thing you should know for the next time you play Phoenix. You, in general, want to go through Garage whenever you're attacking C. It's possible to go C. Phoenix players usually like to go Garage because the flashes are strong, the molly is strong, the wall is strong, everything is strong. I also literally showed you how to attack Garish last time.
Flash! Watch your eyes!
Also, if you're gonna flash through the wall, you should most likely push through it. See, like you're lurking again. Is this intentional? Your whole team is going C. Okay, look, I'm fine with you lurking, but you have to lurk like here. You have to at least come garish when you hear this type of stuff happening. Garish. Okay. Why are we lurking? Okay, don't lurk the next time as a Phoenix player. Like, cool, you got sight, but your team might not have stopped. And then it would have been bad. Okay, let's keep going. I wanna see some more stuff here. I really wanna see some more stuff. Okay, flash. See, like, lurking garage is fine. If you go garage right now as a Phoenix, it's actually the play. Radiants do that. When you lurk all the way A or you come late C long, it doesn't help the team. Phoenix is a super active player and you want to be close to the action because you thrive in chaos and you can really punish the enemies. Like, it's very simple. You come close to this wall and then you see, is this is this smoked off? If this is smoked off, you can very easily just flash and swing. If this isn't smoked off, then you come to this side and you flash this way and you kill these two guys. It's a very simple game. Yeah, you can also use your wall. Like, you can use your wall like this. You create a nice little space where you isolate these two guys from this one guy, and then you flash them.
Last player standing.
That was weird. You're probably, if you're a silver, bronze, gold player, all of you are probably doing similar stuff. You just don't think. You're like, oh, no, if you're just silver, then I'm a radiant. Yeah, we heard all of that, but you're still a gold player. So you do this stuff too, you just do it less often. It's less apparent, perhaps. I'm trying to look for the 3 things that I can give you that you can solidly work on. And just like I said, you really want to take one of the things that you're working on and then focus on them. From this VOD, I see that you're lurking literally every single round as a Phoenix. So your rule number 1 is going to be, if you are lurking, you're not going with the team, at least go Garish or go B. Now B is most likely always going to be walled by Sage. So, but yeah, most of the times you should be looking to finish your job on Garage. If your whole team is going A, I want you to go A as well. You either go through short or you go through long. It doesn't really matter. Now, when you're lurking 90% of the time on your attacking rounds, what if you've been doing this every single time and I just wasn't watching your VODs? That's interesting. And I kind of have an idea why you're doing this as well. Because Phoenix is hard on Haven, on attackers. That's why. Probably you guys don't notice, but Phoenix is... when you don't know what to do with him, what to do with his util, he seems kind of useless in some sense. Of course, this is with all the characters, but Phoenix is... it's just not obvious what the hell you're supposed to be doing on attackers. Actually, I watched your sunset. I was looking for a thumbnail. I'm actually gonna add it here. You're gonna see a clip right now. I was looking for a thumbnail and I needed a Phoenix on sunset and you were lurking too. Yo, the random rivalry I've noticed while looking for my thumbnail is insane. So first we have this Sage, right? I'm gonna turn on some outlines so you understand what's happening. She is a defender fade, right? Peeks out. Bam! Fucks up sneaky Sage, right? A couple rounds later, this Sage just barely misses this Phoenix, right? Phoenix breaks the wall. He goes through onto site and this Sage just barely missed him. And she's kind of aware, but not really. Bam! Phoenix wins. It's a 1-1. A few rounds later, the Sage is like, I want to catch this guy. I want to show him what's up. So she hides in the corner. It's a Phoenix versus Sage rivalry. So Phoenix checks, right? Of course he does. Of course he does. That is disgusting. So stupid. So on attacking rounds, you have to stop lurking. I want to see some executes the next time you play Phoenix, okay? And then I'm gonna fix your executes. Because if you're lurking, what's the point of playing a Duelist type shit? Of course, Duelist is always good. Everybody should be playing Duelist if you're trying to rank up. But in theory, why would you play Duelist if you're going to be lurking? Now, just pop Reyna, you know? If you take some damage, you're going to heal back up. Yeah, Molly gives you a chance to win this. Maybe we flash before we peek. But this is possible. So interesting how nobody... Oh. Ah. He's coming for you. Yeah. Okay, so... Rule number 1, stop lurking, do some more executes. Go Garage. I showed you how to play Garage on attackers. Rule number 2... Oh my fucking god, I just talked for 10 minutes. And I wasn't recording. Amazing. What a son of a bitch, am I right? What a son of a bitch when you're recording, talking, but you're not actually recording. That's amazing. We love that. Anyways, I'm gonna explain to you again because I love you guys. This works for every single character, not only a Phoenix. First, we're gonna give you some examples that are apparent to you immediately, right? You're standing here. I want you to look for cover like this. And I want to find enemies who don't have cover and who are in an open space, which would have to take at least 2 seconds to get into some real cover. We're looking to punish these jets, and from your example, we're looking to punish jets and cloves, which a couple of rounds later you saw clove and jet in backside. Whenever you see an enemy in backside, you wanna use your util to swing and punish the enemy. Now, in your example, you had a Cypher who was actually standing near some cover. Yes, he was deadlock walled and stuff, but imagine a position like this. Cypher is here and Cypher has cover. So now you want to make sure to isolate this guy by using your wall, so you can only fight the guys who are in a vulnerable position with no way to escape. Now we have another example with a different character. You are an Omen, and you are fighting against an ISO. Do you have cover in this position? Yes, you do. Does ISO have cover in this position? Yes, he does. So, does going for our flashing utility here optimal? No, because by the time we flash and we try to come and punish him, like this, he is going to either run back, run behind another corner, or he's gonna unblind himself in case we don't TP. So, we want to find enemies in open positions like this. It's easy to find them when you're looking at your minimap, and once an enemy is in a position like this, what do? You flash and you peek. Now, what if there's some enemies, like the Cypher? If we take the Cypher in a similar position, the Cypher, once again, I smell juice in my house. Random fact. If there's a guy who once again has cover, you want to use your other utility to isolate the guy. And you're going to do that by dropping a smoke on him. This way, anything you blind will be blinded. Anything you don't blind cannot trade the guy who's blinded because he is in a smoke. By the time he peeks, you will already have killed this ISO, or you are hiding in another cover, essentially. Now I want to give you some examples so you understand that it works with more characters. take something like Pearl. This time we're playing Deadlock. Do we have cover? Yes, we do. It's right here. Does this Killjoy have cover if she's chilling in here? Technically, she has a little bit of cover, but it takes at least 1 or 2 seconds for her to get behind cover. If she tries to run there, if she tries to run there, right? So technically, now she does not have cover. She is surrounded by no cover zone, whatever. So what do? You peek and you use this time a net. This is considered a stun. This allows enemies from walking away. When the enemy is netted, you have a much higher chance to kill him. He cannot move, he's crouched. This works with other characters like in Mix Stun, Phoenix Molly, Raise Nade, Vice Reservoir, right? All of these utilities, there's more. I mean, you can even take advantage with a Sage Orb. It can be a Clove Bubble. That is where you fight the enemies. So I want you to go throughout the map looking for these positions because they exist in a lot of spaces where you have cover and the enemy is in an open space without any cover. Enemy is in an open space without any cover. You are in a position where you do have cover. And I want you to use that cover to drop whatever utility you feel like you need to and punish the enemies who do not have any cover to hide from that utility. So maybe rule number 1 doesn't apply to most viewers here of don't lurk as a duelist. Although a lot of Jets and Brainers are watching this, so why not? But the second rule we can apply to everyone. Very similar here, right? You have cover, you have this wall. So you would like someone to be standing here that you could punish with a flash. So dropping a flash here, in this case you drop the arena flash, is perfect. Because if anyone was standing in garage, you punish the guy. As soon as this wall drops, right now, the guy is in an open position. If you were in this Sage's position, you could drop a flashback sight, completely destroy this guy. Or you, okay, there's a wall, but let's say you come from this side, you flash him. You have cover, which is this little generator. The enemy doesn't have cover, as you can see. IRL stuff, IRL coaching. Now, I did say I was gonna watch his Haven defensive rounds to see if he actually implemented the stuff that I told him to implement about the short flash, to play with his flash on short. I'm gonna quickly skim through all of his rounds, see if he implemented that. I said I was gonna be very disappointed if I don't see him implement that. Oh, he almost hit the lineups. He almost hit the lineups. Whenever you're standing here, you just want to aim at the leaf. This leaf right here. That's crazy. Yeah, you're standing here, you just have to aim at this leaf right here. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the lineup, by the way. This is very scary. This wall is very scary because enemy can just come like this and spam you. Beautiful play by enemy. Phoenix is doing exactly what he's supposed to. Catching you with no cover while himself having a lot. Timeout. Wait. You panicked so much you didn't know what to do. You picked up a Marshall? That is hilarious. I love this. I'm so thankful that when I'm gonna release my Mastermind Game Sense courses, you're gonna at least give yourself a chance to win all of these post plans, and that is actually what we need. That's what everybody needs, because if you have a chance against the Radiants, you have a chance against everyone, and that's what I'm here to give you. Bro, I'm so dumb. I was supposed to record this VOD yesterday, and I was just sitting here looking, and I was like, holy shit, I need to record a VOD today, because I didn't do it yesterday. When that's literally what I'm doing. That's show business for you. This I like. Buying operator. And dude, look at this. He got 3 kills on the round he bought an operator. You guys are trolling if you're not buying an operator. It's the best gun ever. The lower rank you are, the better gun it is. And if you're a higher rank, it's still the most OP gun possible. Go again. It doesn't matter. Just go again. Just go again. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Whatever, Phoenix ult. Doesn't matter. Okay, it matters a little bit. Yeah, just... Yeah. They're not planting.
30 seconds
Bam! You hit him there, bro. You hit him. Yeah.
remaining.
Operator, baby. Okay, I can see that this guy did not implement anything I told him. I'm going to show him how to play B defense. B defense as a Phoenix. If he doesn't implement it on Haven the next time he's watching this, I don't know what's happening. He might have forgotten that I'm doing VOD reviews for the bro, and he's just... Because I'm literally telling him how to win. And then you look at the next, like I wrote down Haven. I have this little thing on paper where it says Haven next. Defend B/A defend. I don't know what that means, to be honest. Okay, I guess I know a little bit what it means. I was expecting him to see defense B and A implemented. I'm not even sure if I should. Okay, quick brief on how I want you to play Haven the next time. First, you start off your rounds in B. You can look for the spec. Shoot one bullet, run away if you feel like it. If not, you're going to be standing here. If you hear someone come A, every single defensive round I want you to do this. If you hear someone running A, pistol round, you buy a ghost and you buy a molly. If not, you buy a full vandal. If you hear someone running A, this is what you're trying to do. If there's a smoke here, I want you to try and flash through the smoke as much as you can. This is going to be so many free kills. If you get a default smoke like this, just walk into the smoke, you can spam it, you can play around the smoke, it doesn't matter, just play with your team. If you see that you're not going to be able to hold down short or whatever, you're not going to be able to get this position before the execute starts, I want you to drop this molly right here, flash up high if you feel like it. I mean, you can flash on their side, it really doesn't matter, and then you peek out and you try to fight this guy, or you try to fight side, right? That's all you have to know about A for now. If you don't hear anything in the first 3 seconds, 5 seconds, then I want you to just quickly run C. If it's C, I want you to throw a molly on C. It usually depends. These are your 4 options. This is really good if you get the half smoke, and if not, you can just drop it on default. If they haven't started to execute, you can also just drop it there. And then you're gonna go for a flash like this. If you have some teammates there, you wanna go for a jump flash as high as possible. And then you just peek and you fight. This is what I wanna see the next time you play Haven, okay? That's all you need. You start every single round on B, and then you go A or C dependent on it. Sometimes you can walk down mid like this. But keep being sneaky, okay? Don't do it every round. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this, good.